Are you a service-based business owner looking to increase profits to fund your lifestyle? Well, this podcast is for you. We bring you inspirational guests sharing actionable tips to solve many of the struggles you face each and every day. And now, over to your host, Paul Higgins.
Hi, Paul here. Before we get into the show, would you like to make a great first impression on LinkedIn? If so, I have something just for you. When people search for your name on Google, your LinkedIn profile will normally come up first. Before meeting someone for the first time, how often do they view your LinkedIn profile? For many coaches and consultants I begin to work with, their profiles don't do them any justice. I've created a simple solution where you can whip your profile into shape to have your best foot forward when attracting new clients on LinkedIn. Go to blgdownload.com, so that's blgdownload.com to get your 5 killer tips today. Hello to the Build, Live, Give Solo podcast, episode number 272. If it's your first time, welcome. And if you love what you hear, please subscribe. I recommend listening to episode 0.5 first to guide you. If you're a regular, thanks for your support. I love listening to podcasts and always have follow-up questions. If you're the same, just go to paulhigginsmentoring.com/questions and lodge yours. I promise to answer it. A shout out to Brad for their question on how to select referral partners. I call this channel partners. Please check out past shows on your favorite platform. Search Build, Live, Give. So today's topic related to the question by Brad is what questions to ask when selecting a referral partner. So I'll use referral partner, channel partner, both here, but basically it means the same thing. So what will you learn? You'll learn why referral partners. 2 is questions to ask, and 3 is how to find out more. So referral partner or channel partner, like I said, it's one and the same, but what it really means is getting one-to-many sales. Okay, so, you put all this time and effort, particularly a lot of my clients, we do a lot of work on LinkedIn, and, just think if you can get maybe one partner that can introduce you to 30 people versus getting one client. So that's what one-to-many sales is. Takes a little more time to get them, but when they do, they're very rewarding. So I'll give you an example to put it into context. So Dub, you would have heard me if you're a regular. Dub is a sponsor of the show, and it's an all-in-one sales and marketing video platform that helps to attract, convert, and retain more happy clients, which don't we all need? So for them, what was in it for them? So they've got a list of sort of 30,000 people circa, and what they wanted is to basically for me to show people how to use Dub in the selling process, right? So it's giving a purpose for how to do it. What's the real result of using Dub? And what they wanted to do is basically sign people up. Okay, so that was the key thing. Like I said, their list is about 30,000, so they really wanted to sign up. For me, it was actually to get those clients that had the tool but didn't actually know how to use it, right? So that's what I do. I help them build a sales system so there's a win-win for both parties. And, you think about it, yes, there's a bit of setup, but most of my team does it. But you do an hour webinar to, inviting to 30,000 people, then you can pick up sales. And I've definitely picked up sales as a result of that. And also Dub, the same. They pick up new licenses. So let's just think about it. If you got 6 new partners, or if you got 6 partners a year and they gave you 6 clients, which is pretty conservative, one every second month, and your average value, let's say it's $15,000 USD, just to pick a number, that's, over $500,000, 540,000, right? So, that's a really good solid base. For most of my clients, they're sort of the $1 to $10 million range. To lock away just from 6 partners, $540K, if your dollar value is 15, I've got some that are a lot higher, is very good. So what questions to ask when you're talking to partners and selecting partners, right? Because those 6, you really want to make sure that it's a good fit for both of you. And look, what I'm sort of going to share with you is what I learned at Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola had very sophisticated channel partners. So I learned a lot from them, and also a big shout out to Taki Moore for giving me a framework which I've now refined. So I've sort of combined both to come up with my own. And what I do is I put it in my sales CRM. So I use Copper CRM, and I find, it's in there as a deal. So it's got all the questions in one place. That's how I manage it. You might want to put it in a Google Doc, whatever you're going to do with it, but you can go and apply these questions. Obviously, all of this will be in the show notes. And what I'll do is use Dub as an example again, not just because they're a great sponsor, but they've been a great referral partner for me, or channel partner. So the first bit is the strategy, right? So what's the overall strategy? So I always like to keep it simple. For me, it was to use webinars to convert clients, right? So if we could do 3 a year of these webinars to their list of 30,000, I also invited my list as well, that would work. The next was the partner profile. So who are you working with? And I really look at 3 key things. So what's the culture of the business? What are the values of the owner? And also what are the behaviors? So I really look at those 3 things to pick a partner profile. And just remember that a lot of these partners, they sound great at the start, but it doesn't lead to much. So one of the quick tips here is always look for someone that's going to at least refer you one client to test it straight away. Okay, off the bat, and you do the same. So next is their business wins, right? So what do they get out of it? So for Dub, it was about new licenses. And also, what's their personal win? Okay, especially for the owner of the business. Now, I'm not speaking for Ruben, who owns Dub. I'm not speaking on his behalf here, but I think he's after a nice exit, right? So the quicker that he gets more licenses, the chance he'll get an exit and to live his dream life with his family, which I know are very close to him. So the next question is, what does a perfect referral look like for them? Okay, so often we go into this only looking from our perspective, what are we going to get out of it? And as you know, that's not going to work in the long term. So for the perfect referral for them was someone that's selling high ticket items using video. So they might be actually selling high ticket items that aren't using video at the moment, and then part of a fantastic sales funnel, you introduce video, and Dub is a key platform for that. So what does a perfect referral look like for me? As I sort of mentioned it before, it's a service-based business owner wanting to build a sales system, right? So they've got the tool, so they've got Dub as an example, but they don't actually know how to then use that to close more sales, which I love helping people with. The next section is the KPIs, so the next question. So it's really important to set these KPIs because, as I said before, often you will have situations where everything's great at the start. Yeah, we're going to partner, we're going to help each other, and then it fizzles out. And part of it is there's no real tangible, personal win and business win, but there's also no KPIs they're tracking. So some examples of what we use with Dub is number of webinars that we're going to do, the registrations we're going to get to each webinar, how many people attend, and then some I go into detail of how many calls I'm going to have, etc. But ultimately it ends to how many clients. So how many licenses for them and how many clients for me, and we're quite transparent and we track it. The next is the affiliate model. Okay, so what's the financial gain for each party in this? So what I give Dub in this case is 350, 1,000 or 2,000 USD, depending on the type of service that they refer or the client ends up getting. And that's paid to them in 24 hours in cash. And if you want to see more about my partner program, so what it looks like, just go to paulhigginsmentoring.com/partners-program, right? If you don't remember the partners-program, just go to paulhigginsmentoring.com, and up on the top bar, you'll see partners. The next is a permanent fixture. And this is really important. So lock in those webinar dates, okay? And it's a bit like someone, you don't know if you've got a great offer until someone actually pays for it. The other thing is you don't know whether the partner's serious about this until you lock in the dates. And then the second last is meeting rhythms. So make sure you're constantly updating with these guys. So, for Dub, I set monthly. Some are bi-monthly. It just really depends on the cadence, what you're doing, but it's really important to have those meetings, okay? Not just say, great, you're sign-up partner, pop the champagne and not talk to them. And then the last one is the T&C. Now remember, you may have taken notes here, but all of this is going to be in the show notes, so you can go and get that. And you can find more about my upcoming webinar. So remember, I said 3 things at the start: why, have referral partners questions, and how to find out more. So I'm going to reveal all of the detail of what else I do to find great partners, whether it be referral partners, channel partners. As I said, the same thing. So my webinar is called How to Quickly Scale and Escape a Referral-Only Business to Create a Steady Stream of High-Quality Leads. And it's on the 17th of Feb 2021, that's right, at 2 p.m. EST time. So there's really 3 key things that you're going to learn here. 1 is how to remove yourself from doing 50% of the manual work in sales. 2 is LinkedIn secrets made easy. And the 3rd is how to attract and sell to red-hot buyers that trust every word you say. And that's because channel partners or referral partners has set that up for you. So number 3 is really referral partners. You can register at buildlivegive.com/sales. So that's buildlivegive.com/sales. So 3 actions from today. 1 is come up with your Dream 100. So I'm listening to Russell Brunson's book at the moment, Traffic Secrets, and he talks about this referral partners and coming up with your Dream 100. 2, set up the questions. Wherever it is, set them up. And the 3rd thing is register for the upcoming webinar, buildlivegive.com/sales. You can get all the links, as I said, in the show notes at paulhigginsmentoring.com/podcast, episode 272 on the app you're listening to now. I recommend the Pocket Cast apps. Not a sponsor, I'd love them to be, but it's a fantastic app. Listen to episode 0.5 if you're new. It gives you a great overview of all the podcasts. Please connect and follow me on LinkedIn. If you know someone interested in one-to-many sales, please share this with them. Remember to ask those follow-up questions like Brad did at paulhigginsmentoring.com/questions. Please take action to build, live, and give.
Thanks for listening to the Build, Live, Give podcast. If you like what you heard, please share it and leave us a review. It would mean the world to us.